When it looks like a copy, maybe it is a copy. The Chinese are proud of their J-20 Mighty Dragon fighter, probably because they received some of the technology for free. Some believe the Chinese stole parts of the design in at least one cyber breach. The J-20 and F-35 show a resemblance that jumps out at you, especially when you examine the front of the airplane, which looks similar to each other. One of the most noticeable aspects of the J-20 resemblance to the F-35 is the Lockheed Martin sensor suite called the Electro-Optical Targeting System, mounted on the blended wing body front end. Despite the J-20's overall delta wing and canard design, the radar-reflecting design cues leveraged by the F-22 and F-35 are readily visible in the Chinese fighter. In this video, we will examine why the experts call the J-20 Mighty Dragon a copy of the American F-35 Lightning, and whether or not China stole F-35 technology to design its own fifth-generation stealth aircraft. The notorious character Edward Snowden revealed in leaked documents in 2007 that Lockheed Martin was aware of a data breach regarding the F-35 that involved Chinese hackers. Years later, the Chinese reportedly acted again by targeting an Australian defense contractor working with the F-35 program. This nefarious activity involves stolen secrets about the American stealth fighter using hacking code attributed to the Chinese. The documents are the first public confirmation that Chinese hackers have been able to extrapolate top-secret data on the F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter jet. According to sources, the data breach already took place in 2007 at the prime subcontractor Lockheed Martin. A U.S. government official recently claimed that as of now, classified F-35 information is protected and remains secure. The Snowden files outline the scope of Chinese F-35 espionage efforts, which focused on acquiring the radar design, the number and types of modules, detailed engine schematics, methods for cooling gases, leading and trailing edge treatments, and aft deck heating contour maps, among other things. The document claims that many terabytes of data specific to the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter program were stolen. As usual, the Chinese government had denied any involvement in the attacks. The allegations are totally groundless and unproven, emphasized then Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Hong Lei during a press conference. We, on the other hand, do have documents that show a certain country has a dishonorable cybersecurity record, he said. Australian media said at the time, an official at the Australian Signals Directorate told a conference that hackers broke into the contractor's computers and stole sensitive information about Australia's warplanes and Navy vessels, including Australia's $14 billion Joint Strike Fighter program, according to Patricia Karvelas of the Australian Broadcasting Corporation in 2017. The Pentagon also revealed in a China military power report in 2019 that the Chinese regularly engage in cyber espionage against Americans to steal defense technology. One of the most noticeable aspects of the J-20 resemblance to the F-35 is the Lockheed Martin sensor suite called the Electro-Optical Targeting System, mounted on the blended wing body front end. Having this technology under the nose of the fighter would enable the J-20 Mighty Dragon to have a substantial upgrade over its indigenous system. It would help the J-20 increase its multi-role capabilities to strike ground targets and intercept other fighters. As the first sensor to combine forward-looking infrared and infrared search and track functionality, EOTS enhances pilots' situational awareness and allows aircrews to identify areas of interest, perform reconnaissance, and precisely deliver laser and GPS-guided weapons. The J-20 was introduced in 2017, and it flew in the skies over the East and South China Seas in 2018. It is thought to have airborne early warning and command and control capabilities, enabling it to share valuable targeting data with other fighters and bombers. The J-20 also has a standoff missile launch capability, an ability to stay out of range of enemy air defenses and pickle off missiles beyond visual range. The fighter has a homegrown engine called the WS-15 afterburning turbofan that is an improvement over the original propulsion system made by the Russians. This enables the J-20 to reach a maximum speed close to Mach 2, 1,535 miles per hour, with a ceiling of 60,000 feet and a range of nearly 700 miles. If the accusations of stolen technology are true, it portends a need for the F-35 subcontractors to be extra vigilant regarding cyber hygiene. The Chinese hackers are adept at finding weaknesses. This usually comes down to the poor cyber habits of individual users who work in dozens of companies that supply components to the F-35 program. This includes international defense firms. With the development of the new J-20 engine, the Chinese are acquiring more confidence in their defense industrial base and likely got a jump start with cyber espionage. Sometimes warfare comes down to which side wants it more, and the Chinese are sure to pursue any means possible to advance capabilities with their new warplane.